An EFF-sponsored motion of no confidence against Free State Premier Mxolisi Dukwana looms. The Red Berets brought the motion after controversy marred the late Education MEC Tate Makgoe's funeral, which reportedly cost more than 3 million rand. Now, the DA in the province has meanwhile indicated that it will not support the motion as it believes that the EFF is being opportunistic. The EFF caucus leader in the Free State is Mapheule Liphoko, who joins us now live. Thank you for making time for us, Mapheule. How has the Free State government justified and explained this 3.5 million rand spend on the MEC's funeral?
Well, greetings to you, Clement, and greetings to your listeners, and thanks for having us. Well, what they say is could only amount to 1.8, and the rest we could not really understand. For example, if you look at in their question papers when they answered the DA, they claimed something like 355,000 was meant for entertainment and 59,000 for flowers and something like 27,000. And these are expenses that we as the EFF do not really understand. 27,500 was for programs. I mean, programs, you just go to any printing machine you print out so that people can follow whoever speaker is coming and who needs to come to the podium. So there are a whole lot of stuff that when we look at here do not really make sense.
Okay.
And yeah.
I mean, I saw that the food and the drinks that spent is being put at 1.2 million, 59,000 rand for Red Roses, 355,000 on performing artists. Yes, they wanted to give the late MEC a dignified send-off, but these costs are incredibly exorbitant. So in essence, these costs, do you think they went against the guidelines in the official funeral manual, which I imagine requires that costs be reasonable?
Yes, that's correct. And we see it as it was just pulling a wool over Free State's eyes. It was another strategy, another tender. It was not meant to give the late Comrade Tate Makgoe's dignified funeral. It was just meant to loot. It's another looting spree for them. That's why they even took a company that is so, that company is problematic. C-Squared, you would remember, that's one of those companies that would host Mapheule as an event company, and it lost the case against. And this is the case that the government went there and pleaded on behalf of the C-Squared. So everything about this funeral, much as we really were respectful, we are black people, we understand the funeral, but we can't keep quiet when taxpayers' money are being squandered like this.
Is it true that the company that was appointed to organize the memorial service and the funeral is under investigation by a law enforcement agency?
Well, the understanding we have was that they got given a tender wrongfully last year, and they lost the case. And that case, after they lost it, because cash had been already wired into their bank account, it was difficult although court felt that there was wrongdoing and ruled against it, it was difficult for them to maybe abandon everything and start over another company. But it was fully established in the court of law that there was wrongdoing. It was wrongfully given a tender. So this company is really problematic, and if we are to keep quiet about such things, would be failing people who elected us to where we are.
So you've brought the motion of no confidence against the mayor, Mxolisi Dukwana, I mean the premier. It wasn't supported by parties like the DA. Do you not think that the motion was premature, given that the public protector and the auditor general, I imagine, are looking into this?
Look, it's clear you don't need any auditor general to tell you. You don't need 350,000 to entertain yourself at a funeral. I mean, perhaps DA, to them, this would need some auditor general too. But for us, we really don't need that. We had to take steps and take it now. And if they feel like the motion was too premature, well, we understand. We don't even expect them to support us anyway because they've declared us as their number one enemy. So we're not expecting them to. We're just doing what we felt at the time. Our conscience was telling us that it was a correct thing to do, and we did it, and we're quite comfortable. We are intending not to rest at any given time to unveil a lot of looting and wrongdoing in the Free State Club.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Liphoko, for joining us. That's the EFF caucus leader in the Free State.